Right then, lads, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy, back again with another transfer update. Apologies, we will not have the live stream at 7. Right, yeah, we won't have the live stream at 7. I'm gonna be a little bit fixed. I'm gonna be watching that Leicester City game because I'll eventually have to do a preview, a match reaction on Cossy 90 more. So we won't have the live stream at 7, but after 7, after the match, we will have our live stream. So we'll be having our live stream at 9:30. I hope it will be fine. 9:30 p.m. today. Right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna speak a couple of things about basically Bernardo Silva. The Mirror are saying Arsenal have actually lined up Bernardo Silva as one of their potential key targets in that number 10 role. And also it is confirmed that Arsenal did make a 30 million euro bid for Bruno Guimarez. The bid was not enough. We're gonna discuss that and more. Please do smash the like button. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. My question to you in this one is, after signing in Granit Xhaka on a longer term contract, it should be confirmed very soon, because Xhaka was confirmed by Mikel Arteta that he's staying at the club. Do you think Arsenal will bring in a central midfielder? That's my question. After bringing in Xhaka, after giving Xhaka a new contract, do you think Arsenal will then move forward to add on another central midfielder, which I think would be very, very remarkable if they did? Look, I would love Xhaka out, but if you keep Xhaka and give me a better central midfielder so that we can have two central midfielders in that area, it's absolutely remarkable. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know, yes, Cossy, or no, Cossy is just enough. And thanks everybody who already text. But many people think I don't see the comments. I look at each and every comment. Some people that do comment with a lot of love, other people that do comment a lot with questions, and I'll try to get to you as soon as possible. At times it is not possible because I'm so busy, but look, I do appreciate. So let me know, do you think Arsenal will get in another central midfielder after Xhaka getting a new long-term contract? Right, let's get into it. Let's get the party started. We're sponsored by OneXBet. Make sure you do use promo code on their website. If you're gonna bet, if you're gonna place a bet, use promo code Cossy Media. If you're gonna open up an account, use promo code Cossy Media. Link is in the video description, and you'll be able to win loads and loads and loads of bonuses on your first deposit with OneXBet. Right, so let's start off with Bruno Guimarães. Arsenal reportedly made a 30 million euro bid for Bruno Guimarães. Playmaker, central midfielder, midfield maestro, an absolute joy to watch. He's a very good player, by the way. I've spoken about Bruno Guimarães. He's one of those few players that have produced that have tempted me to produce a preview of them, or to produce a scout report of them. And we've looked at his heat maps. We've not really looked at how he fits at Arsenal, but we've looked at his heat maps, we've looked at his statistics, we've looked at his better positions, where he plays, what he does, what exactly is he all about, and things like that. If you've not watched that video, check the homepage. The video is there, and you'll absolutely love the content I produce these days. So Bruno Guimarães, 30 million euros is the bid that has been reported by HITC. The Arsenal did make for the playmaker. However, the bid was not enough. The bid is not enough. Arsenal do have to improve. Arsenal do have to elevate onto their offer if they're going to get in Bruno Guimarães from Lyon. Lyon would want to sell because they're in a very difficult situation, like I've already said. They would consider selling. They would think about selling if the right offer comes in. They're not looking to sell below 40 million euros. And their priority is actually to move on Houssem Aouar rather than Bruno Guimarães. They would love to sell Houssem Aouar rather than sell Bruno Guimarães. Of course, we know the issues between the player and the manager now. The player is still waiting for an offer from Arsenal. Aren't we crazy? Aren't we mad? So Aouar is waiting for an offer, and Arsenal have made an offer for Bruno Guimarães at the same club. It's, for me, it shows a little bit of inconsistency and unseriousness. I don't know how Lyon are treating us. Last summer, we were pressurizing them. Give us a war. We want to sign a war. This is how much we have. Finally, we have a chance to sign a war, and now we're jumping onto Bruno Guimarães. But look, he would be a very good addition to Arsenal. He'd be a very good player. If Arsenal got a player like Bruno Guimarães, one of the things you get is a player who is a joy to watch. Today is the day when we signed Santi Cazorla. Today is the day when we signed Santi Cazorla around what, 5 years ago, around 5 or 6 years ago. But if you think about Bruno, if you think about Guimarães, you think about Cazorla. You think about a player who's a schemer. You think about a player who's who adds that vibe to the midfield, and you're thinking about a player who actually is gonna create for you chances and score a couple of goals. But of course, Arsenal need to get to that 40 million euro asking price. Lyon are talking about. In my opinion, in my case, I think Lyon would want to keep the player. They want to keep Bruno Guimarães, and they'll only sell Bruno if they fail to move on Housem or War. That is what I think. If they fail to move on War, then they'll have no option but to move on Bruno Guimarães. But I still think their priority is actually to keep Bruno and sell Housem or War. Arsenal's bid is confirmed. It did go in, but the bid was actually not enough. Now, talking about bids, not enough money, players coming in, players actually rejecting us, and big aspirations. Arsenal have made, according to the Mirror, Arsenal have made Bernardo Silva one of their crucial targets if James Maddison fails. According to the Mirror, they're saying Arsenal are exploring a shock move for Bernardo Silva. Atletico Madrid and Barca are both looking at signing him this summer, but the financial situations at the La Liga clubs mean they would struggle to afford him, and that has opened the door to Arsenal. However, one thing I would love to challenge the Mirror on is, so many, not so many of them, but I think La Liga clubs have got what you'd call a loan. If you've been following the Messi story, the La Liga clubs have got a loan that would be paid back in a space of 5 years, and that loan could be used in things like salaries and things like managing transfers as well. So I think with Barcelona now losing Messi, they want to prepare. They want to live a life without Lionel Messi. It's not going to be easy. If they know if they get in a player like Bernado, 26 years of age, not really another Messi. He's not another Messi, but he can actually give you the chances, the creativity, the vibe, the quality into that Barcelona side. I think he might go to Barcelona. The player himself fancies a move to Barcelona. He would love to move to Barcelona rather than Arsenal. But Arsenal saying, if we fail to get James Maddison, if we fail to get in Maddison, then we actually go for Bernardo Silva. I don't think he will sign for us. It looks like a dream. He's been at City. His ceiling is a little bit higher, and Arsenal is not higher than City at the moment. So I think he's gonna be looking at Atletico Madrid. He's gonna be looking at Barcelona, and eventually he's one of those players that I feel is a Barcelona player. I don't know why, but I just feel like he's a Barcelona player. I mean, the way he plays his football, his quality, I think he can fit in well at Barcelona. Not really make them forget Messi, but give them something to talk about in the corridors. Can Arsenal sign Bernardo Silva? Yes, we can. Arteta's been there. The players work with Mikel Arteta, and we do have a good rapport with Manchester City, courtesy of our manager, so we can get the deal done, but not an easy one. If you're talking about Martinez deal hard, James Maddison deal difficult, this is another difficult one. But maybe Arsenal can get it over the line, but I don't see that happen. Thanks everybody for watching in. Smash a like on the video. We are sponsored by OneXBet. I'll speak to you very, very soon.